Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So I'm bringing you another war. We're going up against Artillery X-Men, and this is the 10th war of Season 4. And as you can see here, I'm going in to scout out my path. That is what I recommend everyone do before they choose what champions they're going to use. Even though chances are I'm going to choose the same 3 that I normally do. I see that Cosmic there. I see they did not put one right there. There's a Mystic there, but I'm going to use Hyperion more than likely on that Poison node. And I got excited by seeing that tech because 9 times out of 10, 4-star tech there means Iron Man Infinity War. I see 2 Science, not too crazy about those, probably a Spider-Man, and I see that Morningstar. And I considered bringing in Iceman for her, but even though he is not bleed immune, my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced can usually take out that Morningstar. So my plan was to save as much of his health as possible and go up against that Morningstar with my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced and see if I can get him down before her bleed gets me down. Alright, so first up we've got this Cosmic, and of course since it is a 5-star here, I want to check his profile just to see if I can get a glimpse of what it might be, because even if it's in his profile, that doesn't mean that's what it will be. But it's not in the profile, so I'm gonna have to go in blind without any hint. But normally people don't put their strongest champions on these nodes here, and it's an Angela. She's very easy to fight. I went in with Hyperion because he is a beast and he can usually take down most of the opponents that I'll be facing early on. Alright, so you can see there, not very many hits for Hyperion. Now, he is a rank 4, and that's probably where he's going to stay for the foreseeable future. Because, look at that, he is really good at rank 4. Yes, he is even better at rank 5, but to me, he's not really rank 5 worthy. Rank 4 is good enough for him. That is why I ranked up my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced and Corvus instead. Alright, so on to the next one here. And it's going to be that Poison node, and it's a Mystic. No telling who I'm going to fight here. But because it's Poison, and it wasn't anyone that I could pick up a mission for, I wasn't going to use Corvus for it, so it was going to be Hyperion. Didn't see anyone that looked like a likely candidate for being this particular opponent, and it's MODOK. Now, if you saw one of my previous videos, you saw how I got wrecked by a MODOK. So it's really iffy. Most of the time I can take him down without too much trouble, but sometimes I'll mess up, or he won't throw his specials freely, and I'll have to eat an L3, and usually when it's on that Bane, it just makes it that much worse. But I'm not having any trouble with this particular MODOK. He's throwing his specials, as you can see there, very nicely. That power drain is annoying, but as you saw, had no problem with him because he was fighting more aggressively than he normally does. Sometimes he fights really passive, and it is so annoying when he does that. But if I can get him in the corner with Hyperion, even when he starts turtling and blocking to gain power, Hyperion can hit him with that heavy and wreck him. Alright, so as you can see, my energy is low, but what I like to do before I go to bed is to use up all my energy, or as much as I can, but I'm gonna stop at this node. And this is the next day here. You saw my energy was capped out. I'll pop in a boost, and that boost will last me for the rest of the fights on my path. So no matter how much energy I have before I go to sleep, I'm still going to stop on that node. And as you can see, my guess was right. It was an Iron Man Infinity War. Now, I normally don't have any problem with Iron Man Infinity War on this node. When I was going in with Hyperion, I've never lost to Iron Man Infinity War on this node. You can see that on my channel. So far, I've never lost to Corvus. But look at that. I don't know why I got hit with that second one. My timing may have been off, or the game's, but it threw me off. And I should have been able to take him out right there and with a heavy, but I was off right now and I was playing a little bit conservatively, and look at that. That was all me. I went back too early, and this is what I should have done before, and I wouldn't have had to deal with his special too. But we got him down, sloppy though it was, and on to the next fight. Now this next fight, again, 9 times out of 10, when you see a Science Champion here, it's going to be OG Spider-Man. Can't tell you how many times I've faced OG Spider-Man on this node. I still look to make sure. I have faced an Electro on this node before, and you know, some other different champions, but when it's a science one, usually it's OG Spider-Man, and this time it's no exception. I went in with my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, and my normal way of dealing with him is to build up my poise charges, and I can take him out because he doesn't have a large health pool. I can usually take him out before he can get to his special one. So you saw there, I got a little bit too greedy. You don't want to do more than maybe 2 hits of a combo. See, like right there, that was too greedy. Mostly because I'm sure they had Limber. If he didn't have Limber, I could stun him and get that last hit in, that 3rd hit. But when they have Limber, which a lot of times they do, you need to just stun them, parry stun them, 2-hit combo, that's it. Because it's very risky. Alright, so next up, we've got another Science Champion, and I look again, still no hint as to who this could be. So I go in with Hyperion, just in case it's somebody that likes to poison me, and it is Luke Cage. So even if I had known it was Luke Cage, I would have still gone in with Hyperion, only because I was trying to save my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced for that Morningstar, and I had a feeling that I would want to have all of my health for that Morningstar. Alright, so I actually got lucky there. I threw that heavy from way downtown, but he did not punish me for it. And that Bane, getting good transfers. I'm holding the special 3 just in case I need it. Wasn't sure how he was going to behave. And there we go, another good Bane transfer. And at this time, I'm pretty confident because with that little bit of health he has, even if I do get Bane on me, it's not going to do a lot of damage at all. And I saw how much health he had left and said, oh, let's just finish it off with 3. And down he goes. Sometimes that node can be very tricky. If you don't know how to deal with Bane, it can be very annoying, and some opponents can be very, very, very difficult to deal with because, like for example, if it was a Void. Void is annoying because you have to try to count your combos, but then you're also trying to watch that Bane timer as well. And I've done it. It's not fun, but I've done it. Alright, so now we are facing our mini boss, and it is Morningstar, and again, I don't have a bleed immune, but I'm pretty sure my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced can handle her. Now, one thing that I'm always worried about, especially in Alliance Quest, I seem to get clipped by her a lot, especially in Alliance Quest. Not so much here, but I have gotten clipped here as well. Now, right there, I shouldn't have gone in quite that early, but I did. Normally, I want to try to build up all the way to 10, and see, she's got me against the wall, and I don't like that. So I'm just fighting for some space there. She threw her special 1, and so I'm basically on the attack here. And she threw her special 1 again, which was great. I'm just trying to build up to my special 2. and I just said, okay, you know what, we just need to do that. I knew she was going to throw her special 2, but as you saw, no problem there. Fire off that special 2. I'm pretty sure this will finish her, and she goes down. Didn't take too much damage, and we were able to one-shot that Morningstar even without a bleed immune champion. Alright, so stay tuned, because I do get a chance at this MODOK boss, so look for that fight in a moment. So the word came and the boss is open. One guy went in and had an attempt. You can see the boost that I'm going in here with. I'm not running suicide, so I wanted to get as much extra as I could, and I'm very nervous about fighting MODOK on stun immune especially. Historically, I have not done very well against him on stun immune, and you guys are about to see some very sloppy MODOK fighting. Alright, normally when I see that I'm going to face a MODOK, I'll go in with Archangel, but that's when I can stun him. I'll just stun him and throw a heavy, and even if I were fighting a MODOK on a different node where I could stun him, I wouldn't have too much trouble. But trying to find an in, that is very tricky when he's stun immune, and I don't know what's happening there. I just had the timing. There must be a difference in the timing based on my distance, because I normally don't have a problem evading his L1. So I got hit with that L1, and I got him here, and I see that I have the L1. Now you should bait that out, but instead I did that, and you can see he evaded me and fired his L1 in my face. Oh, does that get me salty. But I got that L2 off, and again he has his L1, and so I'm baiting it out, and I still get hit with it. So at this point I'm very frustrated. I don't know what's going on. You see that nice little evade he did there, but I'm now just trying to build up, and I was able to evade that one. So I'm really off kilter at this point, and I'm hitting into his shield to try to get that shield down so that I can then rip him with my L2. That is my goal at this point. I saw how much health I had left, so I know I can't take too many more blocked hits or anything like that. So I did a little bit right there. I'm just waiting for an opening. Got my L2, and I know it's unblockable, and I got him down. Talk about clutch. I do not like fighting MODOK, but I did manage to get him down barely. But man, that was some sloppy play. So it's still a very close war at this point. We'll find out in a minute how we did. And as you can see, unfortunately, we lost this one. Congrats to Artillery X-Men. We just were not able to down all of our bosses. Alright, so that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you found this video enjoyable. If you did, consider smashing that like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you would like to support the channel, there are links in my description to help you do just that. And you guys have a blessed day.